What's going on, Dark Files family? Before we dive into today's story, make sure to hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell because trust me, you don't want to miss what we're uncovering today. Now, imagine you're scrolling through Reddit late at night. The house is quiet, everyone's asleep, and you stumble across something that makes your blood run cold. Not a ghost story, not a crime scene photo, but a simple string of letters and numbers that would become one of the internet's most chilling unsolved mysteries. This is the story of A858DE45F56D9BC9, a code that haunted the internet for years, and what happened when thousands of people tried to crack it. Our story begins on May 1st, 2011. A Reddit account with the username A858DE45F56D9BC9 posted its first message. But this wasn't your typical Hello Reddit introduction. Instead, it was a block of seemingly random hexadecimal code. 21D70CE724E198E0F01F0A BC1A07E A1155A01C1AB0671A005C0E0N F0AF0A0F. No explanation. No context. Just. Most people would have ignored it. Maybe downvoted it as spam, but something about this post felt different. There was an eerie precision to it, a deliberate nature that suggested this wasn't random at all. And then, it happened again. The next day, another cryptic post. Same format, same mysterious decimal strings, then again, and again. Every single day, without fail, A858D445C9 would post these coded messages, never responding to comments, never explaining, never breaking character. For years, the Reddit community began to take notice. Cryptography enthusiasts, puzzle solvers, and amateur code breakers started gathering in subreddits dedicated to solving what they called the A858 mystery. They tried everything: Caesar ciphers, Vigenère ciphers, substitution codes, frequency analysis. Some thought the codes contained GPS coordinates. Others believed they were encrypted messages about government conspiracies or corporate secrets. But here's where things get really unsettling. The posts weren't just random. They followed patterns, specific timing. The account would post at exact intervals, almost like it was automated. But the content seemed too complex, too purposeful for a simple bot. Some users noticed that certain posts seemed to correspond with real-world events. A few claimed that dates hidden in the code matched up with news events, stock market fluctuations, or even personal incidents in their own lives. Was someone or something watching, predicting? Or worse, controlling? Months turned into years. The posts continued. The community of codebreakers grew larger and more obsessed. People were losing sleep, spending their life savings on decryption software, ruining relationships, all to solve A858. Then in 2015, something unprecedented happened. A858DE4556D9BC9 broke its silence. For 4 years, it had never responded to a single comment, never acknowledged the thousands of people trying to crack its code. But on March 15, 2015, it posted something different. Disappointed. Just that one word. After years of hexadecimal gibberish, suddenly, plain English, the community went into overdrive. Disappointed? In what? In them? In their inability to solve the puzzle? Or was this part of a larger message? Some users reported feeling physically ill after reading that single word. Others said they couldn't sleep for days. There was something deeply unsettling about this entity, whatever it was, expressing emotion after years of cold, calculated posts. But it wasn't over. 3 days later, another plain English post. Mistakes were made. Then, it is not over. And finally, prepare. Prepare for what? The community was in chaos. Some users started receiving private messages with cryptic content. Others reported strange coincidences in their daily lives. Phone calls from unknown numbers, emails with suspicious attachments, even packages delivered to their homes with no return address. Were these connected to A858? Was the code somehow harvesting personal information? Had their obsession with solving the mystery made them targets? Then, as suddenly as the English messages had started, they stopped. A858DE4556D9BC9 went back to posting hexadecimal code. But now, people noticed changes in the patterns. The posts were longer, more complex, and seemed to contain embedded images when converted properly. One user claimed to have extracted an image that showed what looked like coordinates. When brave souls actually visited these locations, they found nothing. Or did they? Several users reported finding small objects buried at these coordinates. USB drives, pieces of paper with more code, even electronic devices that nobody could identify. The FBI reportedly began monitoring the situation after someone found what appeared to be classified government information at one of these locations. But that's when the story takes its most disturbing turn. Users who claim to have made significant progress in decoding A858's messages started disappearing from Reddit. Not just their accounts, the people themselves. A user named CryptMaster87 had posted what he claimed was a partial solution to the code. He scheduled a follow-up post with the full decryption for the next day. He never made that post. His account went dark. When concerned Redditors tried to contact him through other means, they discovered his social media accounts had been deleted, his phone disconnected. It was like he had never existed. This happened to at least 6 other users over the following months. All had claimed to be close to solving A858's puzzle. All vanished without a trace. Was A858DE45F56D9BC9 more than just a puzzle? Was it a test? A recruitment tool? Something worse? The final twist came in late 2016. After 5.5 years of daily posts, A858DE45F56D9BC9 made its last transmission. But this wasn't hexadecimal code. It wasn't cryptic English phrases. It was something that chilled every person who read it. Thank you for your participation. The experiment is complete. Selected participants will be contacted. The rest of you are free to go. And then, silence. The account has never posted again. But here's what makes this story even more terrifying. In the years since A858 went quiet, some of the remaining codebreakers have reported receiving job offers from technology companies, government agencies, and organizations they'd never heard of. High-paying positions that required exactly the skills they'd developed while obsessing over the A858 puzzle. Was the entire thing a recruitment operation? A way to identify people with specific talents in cryptography, pattern recognition, and obsessive problem-solving? And if so, what did they need these people for? The users who vanished, the ones who got too close to the truth, did they discover something they weren't supposed to? Or were they the selected participants mentioned in that final message? To this day, nobody knows who or what was behind A858DE45F56D9BC9. The code has never been fully solved. The missing users have never returned. And somewhere out there, in a server room or a basement or a government facility we can't imagine, someone might still be running experiments on human behavior, curiosity, and obsession. The most unsettling part? A858's account is still active. It doesn't post, but it's still there, still watching. And according to some users, it occasionally upvotes posts related to cryptography and unsolved mysteries. It's still watching, still evaluating, still waiting. So the next time you're browsing Reddit late at night and you come across something that seems just a little too mysterious, a little too perfect in its strangeness, ask yourself this: is it really just a puzzle? Or are you about to become part of someone else's experiment? And whatever you do, don't get too good at solving it. That's all for today's Dark Files. If this story kept you up at night, make sure to subscribe for more mysteries that will make you question everything you think you know about the internet. And remember, not everything online is what it seems. Stay safe out there, Dark Files family. Some mysteries are meant to stay unsolved. End.